morning, students. Today in this fourth lecture, fourth video of Standard 6 SS chapter number 17, we will discuss the question answers. Once again, Standard 6 SS chapter number 17, lecture number, video number 4, and the name of the chapter is Livelihood. First question. Write a short note. Write a short note on retail employment in city. Retail employment in city. My dear student, here related to this question, okay, this short note I have written some points, okay. We'll discuss each point one by one. Okay, first point. Thousands of people in the city, thousands of people, many people, it means many people in the city work as a retail laborers, work as a retail laborers, okay, laborers. For example, which kind of? The laborers sit with their tools, the laborers sit with their tools at Karyanaka. Okay, early morning you will find in a cities one particular area is there. There all the people, okay, all the laborers they gather, and then the contractor comes there and hire them. Okay, everywhere you can find out. Okay, in all the cities. Okay, early morning they gather at one place, and if any person needs any kind of work, okay, there you will find the carpenter or maybe blacksmith or maybe a mason, okay, different laborers are there. They gather early morning, okay, and the contractor hire them, take them for the work. So thousands of people in the city work as a retail laborers. For example, the laborers sit with their tools. The laborers sit with their tools at Karyanaka. Contractors come here and hire them. They take the person to do the work. Okay. Second, many people. Okay, many people in the city work as retail laborers in the factories. Just I explained, when I explained the chapter, I said, okay, factories are set up in a city. So many people, they are engaged, they work in a different companies, okay. So many people in the city work as a retail laborers in the factories and get their employment by working. Now different companies are there. Different companies are there. So people work there and they earn their livelihood. Many people in the city employed, where they are getting job, employed in the laborer work, where of making various kinds of food items. For example, making chocolates, ice cream, snacks, like that. Now in some companies are there, factories are there, they make ice cream, chocolates, okay, or making snack, okay. So like that, okay. So what they do, they provide livelihood to other person also. They set up a factory, okay, and they appoint some person to do the work, and by selling this edible, okay, they are getting their livelihood. So many people in the city are employed, they are getting job, where in the labor work of which kind of? Making various kinds of food items, okay, making the various kinds of food items. For example, making chocolates, ice cream, snacks, okay, like that. Next one, many people in the city get self-employment. It means they are not working in a company or factories, they are having their own occupation, business, okay, self-employment, that is called self-employment. Many people in the city get self-employment with their own occupation, suppose tailor is there, tailoring work, the work of blacksmith, the work of goldsmith, okay. So own that is their own occupation, okay, and they earn their livelihood by doing their self-employment work, okay. So many people in the city get self-employment with their own occupation. Which kind of is there? To drive rickshaw or motor car. To drive rickshaw or motor car, okay. Now take the example, okay. If you have a rickshaw, you can just earn your livelihood, okay. So to drive rickshaw and motor car on rent, okay. Second, to do tailoring work. To do tailoring work. To polish shoes, okay. To polish shoes. To repair punctures and repairing the cycle, etc. My dear student, there are many occupations, but I have written very few, okay. So which kind of, by doing their own business, okay, which kind of tailoring is there, shoe polishing is there, okay, then driving is there, okay. So by doing such a work, they earn their livelihood, okay. Next one, okay. So this is the answer. Next question is, what jobs do people find? What jobs do people find on the roadside? On roadside, which kind of work? Okay, you know. Okay, you can find out a person who is selling vegetables. Okay, in a cart or maybe in a shop. Okay, they sell toys. Okay, they repair cycle also, repairing some other vehicles also, then selling grocery also, okay. So like different things are there, okay. So people doing such kind of work, they sit on roadside, okay. So here question is there, what jobs do people find? What jobs do people find on the roadside? Answer, in the city, people find jobs on the roadside. People, they find jobs on the roadside. How? As a vegetable seller in a cart. As a vegetable seller in a cart or at the shop. First thing is vegetable vendor. Okay. Second, making puncture and repairing a cycle. That is also there. Okay. Making puncture. Okay. Repairing cycle also. Then shoe polisher. Shoe polisher. Then cool drink dealer. Nowadays in a hot season you will find plenty of shops are open, okay, for the ice creams and also for the soft drink, okay, selling a cold drink and soda, okay. So cold drink dealer, grocery seller, toy seller, barber, car glass cleaner. When you are driving a car, you know, some children, they come, they clean the car and we are giving money to them, okay. So that is also one kind of business for them, okay. They earn money and through that money they can run their livelihood. So car glass cleaner and seller of cleaning tools. Early morning you will find some people, they come with a cart or maybe on a cycle. They come with a cleaning tools, okay, like a brush or maybe some other things are there like acid, okay, and other things. So they sell on cycle. So different works are there, okay. This kind of work, my dear student, you have seen in a city, okay. People do this kind of jobs on roadside. So once again, selling vegetables in a shop or in a cart, then repairing cycle, then barber, okay, means a hair cutting, okay, shoe polisher, then a cold drink dealer, grocery seller, toy seller. So this kind of things, okay, this kind of jobs we find people on roadside, okay. Next question is, what kind of person can get employment easily? Which kind of people they get job easily? We know educated people and those who have many skills, okay. The people having a good education or having a good skill, they can get job easily. So what kind of person can get employment easily? Answer, the person having education. The person having education, this is most important thing, having education and various types of skills. Various types of skills can get employment easily. My dear student, nowadays government they have started one kind of education that is called ITI, Industrial Training Institution. And my dear student, every year many people they get admission in this ITI. Okay, it's a one kind of a teaching skill. Okay, they teach different skills, and by learning in this institution they get certificate, and after that they can get job in different companies. They can start their own business also. Dear students, my next question is how many cities and towns are there? How many cities and towns are there in our country? How many cities and towns are there in our country? The answer is there are there are more than 5,000 cities. There are more than 5,000 cities and about 27,000 small and big towns. Okay, how many cities? 5,000 cities and 27,000 small and big towns in our country. Remember the word 5,000, 27,000 cities, big and small towns. Next, how does Nilam's uncle how does Nilam's uncle make a living? Nilam's uncle was a manager in a factory, and that factory was making shirts and pants. Okay, so how does Nilam's uncle make a living? Answer: Nilam's uncle makes his living by working as a in a factory of manufacturing shirts and pants. So Nilam's uncle was a manager in a company, and that company was making shirts and pants. Okay, how does Salman make a living? Okay, when I discussed the chapter, I said Salman had a 10 acres land something. Okay, so how does Salman make a living? So at least 7 to 8 months he was working in a farm. Okay, and rest of the month he was doing cattle rearing. So how does Salman make a living? 2 points are there. First point about farming. Okay, Salman makes a living for 7 to 8 months. For 7 to 8 months on farm income. 7 to 8 months on farm income. And second, rest of the 4 months. Okay, rest of 4-5 months. Okay, he was doing cattle rearing. Okay, so second point, he makes a living for rest of 4 months. Okay, 7 to 8 months on the income of farm. Now rest of the months from the income of cattle rearing. Okay, what did Madhuba do when she did not get work for many days? Okay, sometimes it happens when we are not getting job. Okay, and we are away from the income. So what to do? Sometimes we borrow money from others also. Okay, we borrow some money from others also. So what did Madhuba do when she did not get work for many days? Answer: once Madhuba did not get work for many days. Okay, she did not get job for many days. So what happened? She borrowed money from Lovji Bai, one of the person in the village. Name of the person is Lovji Bai, to treat the sick daughter. Okay, in order to cure the daughter, she borrowed money from the person named Lovji Bai. Okay, in which occupation are the people of Ranpur village, Disa Taluka, Banaskantha district? In which occupation are the people of Ranpur village engaged? Okay, so my dear student, what was their main occupation? In which business they were involved? Okay, so most people of Ranpur village are engaged in the occupations. Okay, they are engaged in the occupations like farming, farm laboring, and cattle rearing. Okay, once again, farming, farm laboring, and cattle rearing. Got it? My dear student, copy down this thing in your notebook. Next time we will learn more. Thank you.